Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you guys? I hope you stay happy and stay healthy. The Honorable Mrs. Dayang Ika Laini Wijayani as my lecturer in the research methodology course. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Nadi Putra Larasati. I'm from class 3, Bank and Finance 2. Today, I would like to present my final project proposal entitled The Effect of Liquidity, Leverage, Firm Size on Company Value, a study on conventional banks listing on the Indonesia Stock Exchange or IDX for the 2020 and 2021 period. Okay, this is table of contents for my presentation. Research background. First, liquidity or current ratio is a measure the company's ability to meet its short-term obligations that are due soon. After that, leverage or debt to equity ratio is the ratio used to assess debt to equity. And the last, company size, describe the size of a company, so in total assets, total sales, average total sales, and average total assets. And all variables have effect to company value. The reasons why I chose my title. One, there are still different opinion and result in the risk gap. Okay, there has been quite a lot of research on this. According to Melina and William in 2021, liquidity has a positive and significant effect on firm value, while according to several other studies, such as according to Arifin Taniman and Jonardi in 2020, they profit an opinion in their journal that liquidity has no significant effect on firm value. And two, because on COVID-19 pandemic, especially 2020 and 2021, the liquidity of the banking sector continues to increase and often tends to be abundant. Or banking liquidity continues to increase and ever tends to overflow. This can actually lead to unfavorable consequence for the bank. Okay, next slide. This is about theoretical research. There are two types of theoretical research in this study. First, signaling theory. Signaling theory is an action taken by a company to give instruction to investors or related parties. And two, stakeholder theory, which states that a company must provide benefits to all its stakeholders because the survival of a company is supported by stakeholders. Okay, next slide. About the formulation of the problem and research objective. The formulation of the problem. One, what is the effect of the independent variables on company value simultaneously? And two, what is the effect of the independent variables on company value partially? And research objective, to know the effect simultaneously and partially of the independent variable on company value. Okay, this is slide about framework and hypothesis. Current ratio is X1, debt to equity ratio is X2 and firm size or ukuran perusahaan is X3. Hypothesis 1, it is assumed that liquidity, leverage, and firm size affect company value. Hypothesis 2, it is assumed that liquidity has an effect on company value. Hypothesis 3, the effect has an effect on company value. And the last, hypothesis 4, that the size of the company affect the value of the company. Research methods. This study used a quantitative approach with the sampling technique and proportion sampling. The study used a documentation study on secondary data obtained from the IDX website. To analyze data, the study used the descriptive statistical analysis, where this statistic is used to analyze the data by describing the data that has been collected without generalizing conclusion. The next data analysis technique is the classical assumption test, which aim to ensure that the regression equation used has estimation accuracy. In unbiased and consistent classical assumption test consistent of normality test, multicollinearity test, heteroscedasticity test, and the last autocorrelation test. The next analysis technique is multiple linear regression analysis, which is used to test the relationship between CR, DER, and firm size to company value. And the regression model is as below: alpha plus beta 1 current ratio, mean beta 2 debt to equity ratio, plus beta 3 firm size, plus error. Furthermore, to test the risk hypothesis, I use 3 kinds of tests, namely the determinant coefficient test, v-test, to test the significance of the variables simultaneously, and the last, t-test, to partially test the significance of variables. That's for me. Thank you for attention, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.